Shalom Yashala. I'm gonna start this lesson by giving all praise, all glory, all honor, all blessing, all truth, all wisdom belong to our power, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Wakwakodash, double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone that teach us will well and will well to the Akwakodash and salutation to Akiam, that's an highways and byways done this work and truth and sincerity to the four corners of the earth, and much respect unto the elect and the full elect sons and daughters of Yashala that step in the way of righteousness in the name of Yahweh. Why Yahushua Mashiach. Shalom, shalom. To this lesson, it's about a Supreme Court give Trump eyes, right? Power to persecute and target Jacob, Yashala, you so-called black, Latinos, and Native American, and speckled birds, right? Trump give them that power. They'll snare privily for you, Jacob, right? They know exactly what they're doing when they draw out this kind of bill, okay? And when they give Trump that kind of power, okay, that's a prelude to things to come. That's a prelude to the coming persecution of Jacob, of this truth, okay? The more the Supreme Court have given power to this government, and that's a precedent to the next government that's coming, or that like, this government are gonna stay in place. Because remember, Trump just started his term right now. Trump got 4 years, and the Supreme Court is heavily on his side, okay? Newer Trump, okay? And that's it. Hey, Trump is newer and the reincarnation right here, like the elders like to say. And Trump is showing their horn right here, okay? It's like, hey, this is a dragon that speak like a lamb out here, okay? With 2 horns that speak like a lamb. And that's East, that's Babylon, America for you, right? USA, okay? And let's got a video and I got an article. Let's bring the article first. This article, Supreme Court lift limits on LA immigration raids. Okay, yeah, this thing happened in LA, but this thing it gonna be a countrywide, nationwide, right? Where Supreme Court gonna give them more power, okay, to the United States right here, okay. The U.S. Supreme Court, the U.S. Supreme Court has ruled sweeping immigration raids in Los Angeles can continue for now, lifting a federal judge order that have barred agents from making stop without reasonable suspicion. Right? The Monday ruling is a win for President Donald Trump, who has vowed to conduct record-level deportation of migrants in the country illegally. The 6-3 again, 3-6. Okay, that's the number of the beast. 666. The 6-3, right? 6-3 times. Okay. Decision of the conservative majority court allows agents to stop suspect based solely on their race, language, or job, while legal challenge to the recent immigration sweep in LA work its way through the courts. The liberal justice dissented, saying the decision put constitutional freedom at risk. Conservative Justice Brad Kavanaugh wrote on Monday decision that the lower court's restraining order went too far in restricting immigration and custom enforcement. ICE agents could carry out stops or questioning of suspected unlawful migrants, right? To be clear, apparent ethnicity alone cannot furnish reasonable suspicion, a word. However, it can be a relevant factor when considering alone with other salient factors, right? They say, hey, they don't care what the court said, hey, before, that you cannot target someone because of the ethnicity, their race, hey, but who do you think they're gonna target more? The Northern Kingdom and the Southern Kingdom. That's why they're gonna go after more. Yeah, is there gonna be collateral damage in those things? They're gonna target some other group, some French little group. They're gonna target, of course, but mainly they're gonna target especially the Northern Kingdom, and then the Southern Kingdom heavily. Okay, and let's go to this from WHAS 111, right? Washington Post, right? 11, right? Supreme Court rule ICE agent can target people for deportation based on race. Again, who you think they're gonna target? Jacob. Yashala, you so-called black, Latinos, and American. It doesn't matter if you're a African American, a Haitian, a Dominican from Dominican Republic, from all to West Africa, whatever age you can Jacob. As many as you got, your skin is brown skin, dark brown to light brown skin, they're gonna target you. And mainly Jacob, man. Okay, that's what they're gonna come after. And let's play the video, right? And then I gotta do this in adequate again too. Not this impact. And a 6-3 decision, the Supreme Court sided with Trump to lift a lower court's injunction that has restricted ICE ability to target people based on race, ethnicity, language, and occupation. Now ICE can use race, ethnicity, language, and occupation to target detain people. The three liberal justices dissented strongly, warning the decision undermine constitutional rights. The Supreme Court's latest decision effectively legalized racial profiling, immigration expert warned. Okay? See, let me get this straight. The same Supreme Court that ruled college can't use race in the admission process have just ruled that law enforcement officer can use race to conduct raids and detain people. You can make this up. You see? That's a hypocritical nation that we live in. Okay? This is Babylon the Great, aka America, Esau Edom's kingdom. But the thing is, as much they're talking about, hey, Esau got a target to persecute, and it's Jacob, you so-called black Latinos and American again. Okay? And Esau gonna come down with great wrath. Let's bring that scripture out, man.
This morning,
let's play the video first, and then we're gonna.
Immigration raids are set to resume in Los Angeles after a ruling from the Supreme Court lifted a lower court order restricting them. The mayor of Los Angeles responding to the ruling, saying it threatens personal freedom in the U.S.
I want the entire nation to hear me when I say this isn't just an attack on the people of Los Angeles. This is an attack on every person in this city and in every city in our country.
The Supreme Court divided, with the conservative majority saying demographic realities in the region justify the agent's actions. Justice Brett Kavanaugh saying such factors taken together can constitute at least reasonable suspicion of a legal presence in the United States. Justice Sonia Sotomayor dissenting, writing, "We should not have to live in a country where the government can seize anyone who looks Latino, speaks Spanish, and appears to work a low-wage job." It comes as President Trump ramps up his threats to send National Guard troops to Chicago to crack down on crime. The Department of Homeland Security announcing Immigration and Customs Enforcement has already launched an expanded operation in the city called Midway Blitz.
We want to get them out of the city, make the public safe, help with national security, and to make sure that everybody in this community is safe, no matter what they feel or how their political views.
Governor J.B. Pritzker, writing on social media, once again, this isn't about fighting crime. That requires support and coordination, yet we've experienced nothing like that over the past several weeks. President Trump posted on social media saying that people of Illinois should band together and demand protection from what he calls a crime problem in Chicago. Nicole D'Antonio, ABC News, Washington.
Again, Jacob is a target at the end of the day. A crime in Chicago. Who live permanently in Chicago? So-called black and Latinos, okay? And that's who's gonna go after. That's why I say they put the product like they're gonna target Latinos. Next thing you know, a so-called black man is in the crossfire also. Okay? All you Jacob gonna be into crossfire. But hey, the Hebrew Israelites speaking about it with the haters, right? We the one that hate Esau. We the one that hate that hate all the other nations, right? But not Esau in a man, not the so-called white man that doing all those wicked things to our people. Okay? But the biggest problem for America, some of our people like to say, is the Hebrew Israelites. Okay, they try to point finger at us with a hate group, but not Esau Edom that's in power right now. That's doing all those hating, right? All those wars that's going out around the earth, Esau have started those wars, right? But we the bad guy. That's like, even our people want to pray it out, but it's okay. We're gonna be we're gonna be among the they're gonna number us among the transgressors. It's all good, right? And let's read this thing, right? Looking Latino and speaking Spanish are not reason for the police to stop and interrogate you. This ruling from the Supreme Court is a disgrace, goes uh, goes against our core American values. It's not only Latinos that are gonna give you stop. So-called black too, man. So-called black Latinos and American, okay? Especially the Native American we're talking about. A lot of them look like so-called black and Latino people too, man. They're all gonna be targeted. The Supreme Court today gives Trump a license to engage in racial profiling. Okay, that's exactly what they have done. They're giving them power to racially pre-select Jacob, man. And let's bring the scripture out, man. Okay, let's go back. Let's go to Luke chapter 19, verse 43. For the days shall come upon thee. You see, the days of trouble is coming upon us right now. That thy enemies shall cast a strange about thee. That's what the enemy is doing right now. They're casting a strange upon us, man. And compass thee round and keep thee on every side. And Esau Edom deploying the armies and the ICE, the FBI, CIA agent, man. Okay, on every side of Jacob, man, and every city that Jake reside of. Okay, like you so-called black Latinos and American reside. Okay, and shall lay thee even to the ground, and thy children within thee, and they shall not leave in thee one stone upon another, because thou knowest not the time of thy visitation. Hey, now we're entering this time of trouble, and Jacob was sitting there leaves right now, and now they find out Esau Edom gonna come down, man. Esau gonna bring the heat out here. It's not gonna cut. It's not gonna stand idly and let everything go. Let everything goes without effect out here. Esau gonna make move out here because Esau got the perpetual hate for you, Jacob, man. Let's go to Revelation 12 and 12. Revelation 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice ye heaven, and he that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time. Esau Edom know, the so-called white man and those elite know they have a short time, because remember their arm is too short to fight against the Most High. So who they gonna target next? If they cannot fight against the Father, they're gonna fight against his sons, which is you, Yash Allah. Remember, we are flesh and bones out here. We're not in our kingdom. We're not in our power yet, man. Until Yahweh power sent Yahweh Shai to establish the kingdom of heaven, that's when Jacob gonna be in his power. Then Esau will not be able to target us, to persecute us, man, and to try to destroy us. But Esau now gonna try to take vengeance upon us, man. Okay, and come down with great wrath. Okay, because he cannot fight the Father, man. So he's gonna go for the kids. He's gonna go for the children, and Esau's gonna bring it, man. Okay. And let's go to Psalm chapter 10, verse 5. His ways are always grievous. Their judgment are far above out of his sight. As for all his enemies, he puff at them. They snare all their enemies. Okay, they're not worried about who against them right now. They're not worried about that, man. They're gonna do what you gotta do, because everything they do, yeah, they succeed in everything they do, because everything they put in place, they're succeeding right now. He have said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. To them, they're always gonna be in power. That's the way they're thinking. Doesn't matter how much they oppress Jacob, how much they do to Jacob, they always think they're gonna be in power. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. Okay? And what is mouth? Is the law that he passed. That's the power at. Okay? And their mouth is full of teeth. They got the military power backing them, right? Now they got the supreme. They have the laws they establish, but they have the military power behind them, man, that they can enforce those things. Okay, they have the ICE, They have the National Guard. They have the CIA, NSA, whatever they call it. A CIA, FBI. They got all those group of people behind them, man. He's seated in the lurking places of the villages. Hey, the villages can be a city. Let's see what a village is, right? Court endorsed enclosed court said about settlement village town. You see, Chicago is like a town. It's like a city. It's a town, man. Okay. Again, let's go back again to that, man. Okay. Okay. Again, a town, man. Okay. A villages, right? And the secret doing murder to innocent. His eyes are privily set against the poor. Hey, Jacob, those people that are sick to walk, they're gonna target the workplace. They're gonna target you while you're waiting at the bus station. That's the poor waiting at the bus station. That's the poor that's staying at places that they can find work. That's the poor. His eyes are privily set against the poor. He lie in wait secretly as a lion and his den. He lie in wait to catch the poor. He do catch the poor when he draw him onto his net. And they make all those laws, all those executive orders, man, to draw you in their net. Okay, not but before that, Biden was still inviting all those immigrant in. Okay, doesn't matter if you come legally or illegally, they let them all in. They set you up, Jacob, man. Exactly what Esau have done, man. Okay, he crushed it and humble himself that the poor may fall by the strong ones. Okay, that's exactly what happened. He said in his heart, God have forgot the hiding. He had his face. He will never see it. Okay. They always think that the Lord is not gonna see what they're doing right here because the Lord had his face from us. Okay. Because the Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushua give us unto their hand. To them, they're always gonna be in power. They're always gonna have the power over Jacob. That's what they're always thinking, right? Let's go to Psalm 64. Let's start at 2. Psalm 64 verse 2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity. Hey, those guys didn't come with those things now. They've been putting this plan together for a long time. That's Esau for you. They got the secret counsel out here. Okay? Who wear their tongue like a sword, and their tongue is that speak for them is their laws. Okay? There's executive orders. Okay? They're branches of government. That's their tongue right here. And bend their bow to shoot their arrows, even better words. Add the better words speaking to their laws, man. Okay, they write their doors down out here. Even better words. America is known as bitter. That's the bettest place to be in. And because Esau is in rulership out here. For Jacob, this place is better for Jacob. That's a place of slavery. America, aka USA, this Babylon the Great, aka Solomon Egypt, man. They encourage themselves in an evil matter. Okay, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Silent do they shoot at him and fear not. Hey, they have reaction against. They come against us and they're scared. They're not fear. They have no fear for the Most High because they know the Most High had his faith from us, right? They encourage themselves in an evil matter. They come in to live slave privily. They say, "Who shall see them?" They search out iniquity. They accomplish a diligent search, both the inward thoughts of every one of them, and the heart is deep. And the heart is deep out here, man. They go to far back to set up this thing of ours, those things they set up to come against Jacob, man. And Esau been relentless in those like 7 months that Trump been in power. He been relentless, man. And this man got 3.5 years, man, left. Okay? Hey, might have more than that. And they might declare a emergency. And next thing you know, they stay in power for a long time. Okay? Let's go to Isaiah. Isaiah 10 verse 1. Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decree, that write grievousness which they are prescribed. They write it down, you see. That's the way they speak again. They write those laws down, man. To turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away the right from the poor of my people. That's what they're doing. They try to take the right away from the poor of our people, man. Doesn't matter if you're legally here, if you're Native American here, or if you're part of the slave, part of the descendant of the slave trade. They don't care. They're gonna target you, Jacob, man. They're gonna target you, so-called black Latinos and American. You're gonna be targeted, no matter what. Okay, to take away from the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. Why? Because we're fatherless in a way. Because the Most High hide His face from us. The Most High is the one that give us into the hand of our enemies. And now that we're coming back, when those that got the faith, that have the truth, the Most High is with us, man. And what will ye do in the day of visitation and the desolation which shall come out from far? To whom will you flee for help? And where will you leave your glory? Okay? The Lord is sending punishment upon Jake, man. That this is disasters, man. That's what the Lord sent upon us, man. And the Lord sent Esau his sword upon us. Okay? Let's go to Psalm, okay? Psalm 17 verse 13. Arise, O Yahweh power, disappoint him, cast him down, deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword. And the Most High Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushua using the wicked as his sword, man, to burn, to put those laws in place, to persecute Jacob, to target Jacob, man. This is Yahweh power by Hashem Yahushua as well at the end of the day, man. Okay? And let's go to Psalm 94. Verse 20, right? Psalm 94, verse 20. Shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, with frame mischief by a law? Let's see what the word mischief means, man. That's a mischief by a law that they make. They come with law to target a certain group of people, man, certain race of people, man. And that's our race, man. That's our nation of people that they're gonna attack, man. Okay? They're gonna attack Yashala. They're gonna persecute Yashala. They're gonna target Yashala. Okay? Mischief by law, right? Told trouble. They create those laws to create trouble for Jacob. Okay? They labels on those. They make those laws to label and iniquity, to label and persecution. Okay? That's exactly what they have put those laws in place, man. And it's just not gonna stop till he destroy Jacob. He try to destroy Jacob, man. But the Lord gonna punish him, man. Okay? Isaiah 30. Verse 1. Isaiah 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, said Yahweh power, that they console, but not of me, and that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin. At the end of the day, if you come to Babylon, America, you don't take counsel of the Lord, the Lord didn't tell you to come out here, and you come, hey, destruction is coming for you. Trouble is coming for you, man. Because you're a rebellious house. You're supposed to ask the Lord, man, to go down unto Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves and the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Okay? As you can see, Yashala, to walk, to go down into Egypt and have not asked at thy mouth to strengthen themselves and the strength of Pharaoh. Because we believe in Esau Edom. We believe in the economy. We believe in their way of life, that their life is better. Okay? And we consent to the wickedness, man. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. America is a shadow of himself. Okay? And now, those people that come en masse to Babylon illegally or legally, whatever it is, hey, now it's becoming a confusion out here. But if you got this truth, you wouldn't be in confusion out here. You will know that that's exactly what Esau Edom was put on earth to do. To hate Jacob and to persecute Jacob, man. That's exactly what Esau is doing, man. And Ephraim, the northern kingdom, right? Hey, the 9 tribes. Hey, man, let's go to Hosea 9 and 13. Hosea chapter 9 verse 13. Ephraim, as I saw Tyrus, is planted in a pleasant place, but Ephraim shall bring forth his children to the murderer, and Ephraim is the northern kingdom. Ephraim come out to Babylon in mass by the millions. They bring their children, their sons and daughters, to the murderer, and Esau Edom, the so-called white man, is a murderer, man. Okay? And the so-called white man cannot wait to destroy you, Jacob, man. Why do you think they're buying all those guns? Okay? While you are busy buying toilet papers, they are busy buying guns and bullets, man. Okay? Just so they can target you, Jacob. Okay? And now they're calling about peace and safety. Okay? Safety and security. But sudden destruction gonna come upon them. It's gonna come upon Jacob, gonna come upon Esau Edom too. Okay? Let's go to Jeremiah. Jeremiah chapter 50 verse 7. All that found them have devoured them. See, that's a way for Esau to devour us, man. Okay? Esau bring us out here, and now they try to found us and to devour us, man. And the adversary said, we offend not, because they have sinned against the Lord, the inhabitants of justice, even Yahweh power, the hope of their fathers. Okay? At the end of the day, they know what they're doing, man. And why they're tugging on us? Because the Messiah hid his face from us. And they say they sin not. See, they offend not, they say, man. And they're going to devour us, man. They're going to devour a lot of you, Jacob, man. Those that think that was a game. Okay? Those that want to come against the prophet, the teachers, the apostles, man. Okay? These brothers that say the truth that can telling you, Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, is the devil that the Bible speak of. But no, you want to love him. You want to love all the other nations except for your own people. Except of this truth. You hate this truth. You hate the Messiah Yahweh, why Yahushua Mashiach, and you hate the men of Yahweh, why Yahushua Mashiach. Why? Because you hate the truth. You don't like the truth that's coming out of our mouth. But with that, I hope you brothers and sisters was edified. I'm going to close this lesson by giving all praise, all glory, all honor, all blessing, all truth belong to our power, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Wakwakudash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that teach us will well and will well through the Akwakudash, and salutation to you, Akiam, that's in highways and byways doing this work in truth and sincerity. Shalom.